Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've been doing well. Today's video is going to be about my current SLG collections. So I'm going to start on this side over here, and you can see that I have two different colors of the Hermes Bastia, and this is a really great little coin purse, and you don't have to use it for coins. You can also stick small things in here like hairpins or hair ties. Sorry, this is a little bit hard to open one-handed. But here you go. So this is, I think, one of the best SLGs because of this little lip right here, and the coins can kind of go back and forth. When I was in Japan, because in Japan they do use a lot of coins, this was one of the best things I brought with me because it was really easy for me to pay by like opening up the coin purse and then moving the coins around. So if you use coins, even if you live in the United States and you have to, I don't know, pay for parking or use quarters or something like that, I do think this comes in really handy. And here's my second one. This is a newer one that I have, and I just fell in love with this color. I will say though, I probably didn't need this one because I have pretty much been using this one pretty consistently, and there is some wear and tear. Sorry, let me open it again. I don't know if you guys can tell. Let me try to move over to the light really quickly. It might be hard to see, but I definitely see a little bit of discoloration, especially right there where the crease is. You can kind of see a little bit of that darkish marks from the coins. So this one is definitely starting to show its wear very slightly, but I still think it's in great condition. I think there's a little bit of slight discoloration on the front as well. It's not super easy to notice, but with the naked eye, I can notice it ever so slightly. And this is the back right here. So anyway, as I was saying, this I think I purchased in London Heathrow during a trip back from Europe a few years ago. I have to admit, it was a bit of an impulse purchase, and I just kind of fell in love with the color and decided to get it. However, I have not really used it, so I do think in that sense it was a little bit of a regret buy. And I think you'll notice a theme over here with the other SLGs. I don't need this many SLGs. I don't need this many card holders or key holders or wallets or what have you, but I think a lot of people will relate to this, so let me know if you do. I feel like SLGs, because they're kind of an entry point and the price point is so much more affordable. I mean, they're still obviously very expensive for what they are, but the price point is so much more affordable than buying a Chanel handbag or, you know, something like that. And it kind of gives you that little touch of luxury, especially because it's something that you can use every day. And I do really feel like with SLGs, if you do use them on a consistent basis, on an everyday basis, you will certainly get your money back just in terms of cost per wear in a way that you don't really with handbags, just because with handbags, you switch out a little bit more, you use them for special occasions or to match a certain outfit. And I really do believe SLGs can be really worth the money. That being said, I get sucked into it because I find them to be so cute, and you know, I love different colors, and because it's so much more easy to spend, you know, $300 or $500 on something that's cute and small versus $5,000 on a handbag. Hey guys, I was just editing and I realized that I didn't really drive the point home. Basically, I was just rambling on, but I was thinking that even though SLGs are lower priced and they are technically more affordable than something like a handbag, when you add all that up, when you constantly buy SLGs, and especially if you don't use them, you're not getting the cost per wear down, then it does sort of kind of end up being a little bit of a waste of money, as you can see with some of the ones that I've bought over the years that I haven't really used. Those are definitely regret purchases that I didn't need, and those $200 here, those $300 there, that can add up, and I could have, you know, bought a bag or something else that was a little bit more expensive. So I do think it's a balance. I really try to use all the SLGs I do have, but filming this video really made me realize that there are some that I don't really use enough, and it just kind of was a good reminder for me personally to maybe moving forward this year. I'm not going to say I'm not going to buy an SLG, but I do think that I need to be much more mindful about the SLGs I do buy and making sure that they're not impulse purchases, one, and two, that if I do add another SLG to my collection this year, it's going to be something that I really need to use. That being said, I also don't really need this many. So anyway, sorry for the side note. Just wanted to quickly give you my 2 cents on that. Let's move on. So here are the Hermes ones. I'll put these off to the side. And for my wallets, I have these three bigger wallets. Actually, let me grab this one too, because I feel like this is kind of within this category. So this is the mini pochette, and I do have a video on this. So if you're interested on what's in my mini pochette, I will link to that video. Even though this isn't a wallet, I am just including it in this video because this is an everyday SLG for me. And I do have other pochettes and other pouches that can kind of fill this role, but this is kind of my everyday one. So I am including it in this video, even though it's not a card holder or a wallet. So for my wallets, I have these over here. And this is a very, very old Prada wallet. It's seen better days. It's very well used and well loved. It has a lot of scratches and dents, but I'm kind of old fashioned in the sense that I'm the kind of person that loves to have a full size wallet. And I really only use card holders when I need to downsize to smaller bags or if I'm going out to dinner or something like that. For everyday use, I just prefer having a long wallet. I love having all my credit cards with me. I am the kind of person that plays the points game, so I have a great credit score and I do have a lot of credit cards, and I switch them out depending on the categories to maximize my points for travel. So it is important for me to carry most of my credit cards on a daily basis. And this is the one that I'm using every day now. This is the LV Sarah wallet. And I do have a video on this. I'm not going to open it because it's still full. It has all my stuff in it right now, but I do feel like this is a really great everyday wallet, especially if you're like me and you need to carry a lot of stuff. This can fit everything plus the kitchen sink, and it's really, really great. And this is the one I was using very consistently day in and day out before I switched to this one. And for the Prada wallet, there is a lot of discoloration. There's a lot of wear and tear, as you can see. Here's the inside. You can see there's a ton of card slots and space for your bills and coins and all that. This is a really, really great wallet. I don't think I'm going to sell this, even though I don't use it. And mostly that's just because I just don't think I'm going to get very much money for this based on the wear and tear. And I do kind of like having a backup long wallet just in case something happens to this one. So for that reason, I do think I'll probably keep this in my collection, even though it's not really getting any use these days. And here is the LV Zippy. I think this is called the Zippy coin purse, but I don't actually use it for coins. So just to open up the wallet for you so you can see, there is a lot of card slots in here, which I really, really like. And I guess you can put coins and bills as well, and there are times, especially when I'm traveling, where I do need a compact wallet, and this definitely comes in handy because it still has a lot of credit card slots, and then you can really see where everything is and things are nice and organized. So I do really like this for travel. My wallet here, this is a Gucci wallet that I've had, oh my gosh, for decades. I've literally had this for decades, and this was one of the first luxury SLGs I ever got. I think I had a Coach wallet in high school that I really, really liked. And then I upgraded to this when I was probably still a teenager. And this is a really, really great wallet. This was my everyday wallet all through my youth. And I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of this because it has such sentimental value to me. But that being said, as an adult, I still use it, and I use it for international travel. And the reason why I use it for international travel is because it has 2 slots for bills. So, you can keep dollars, and then you can also keep, euros or whatever country you're going to. And it also has so many card slots. So I do really, really like this a lot. I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of this. And this is definitely a go-to international travel wallet for me. And you can see just how discolored it is. Wow, this wallet definitely has seen better days. Look at that spot right there. Anyway, still one of my favorites. All right, we're moving on to this side over here. And I think I'm going to start with the key pouches. So here are the key pouches, these 4 right here. So I have done videos on these 3 because this I purchased in January of 2023, and I did a video on that as well as comparing it to these 2. So for the sake of time, I'm not going to try to be too redundant. I don't think anything has really changed. This one, even though it's not in my current daily rotation, these 2 are, I still want to keep this because I think this is a great SLG to have. So I don't have any plans to get rid of this one, but this one has served me well for a very long time. And this is my go-to key pouch for a very, very long time. On the days I go to the office, which is about 3 times a week now, I take this because it has my work keys and my home keys. And this one just has my home keys. And so this one I'll take on the days I'm not going to the office. And it just has this little card slot in the back. And the newest addition to my collection is the LV multicolored one that I purchased in Japan. And I got it at a pretty good deal, I think. And I have to say, as much as I love this, I do think this was kind of a regret purchase. It's kind of along the lines of the Hermes Bastia, the pink one. So here it is again. This one, I think I just got carried away. I got carried away by the cuteness. I got carried away by the price. I got carried away by the fact that I was shopping in Japan, which is one of my favorite places to go shopping, and I just haven't used it. I bought this in November during my last trip there, and I haven't used it once. And I think that's a sign that I probably made a bad choice, but that's okay. You live and you learn. So let me just give you a closer look, and you can see it's in really, really good condition. And I don't think there's hardly any wear or tear on this. Here's a little keychain portion, and the interior is this really beautiful pink color, and you can see the interior there too. So you could put like cards or cash in here. You could put your keys here. You could leave the keys out and then also use this compartment for more cards and cash. And so yeah, here it is. I think I might take this into Fashion Fall to get a quote. I do think it's so cute, but at the same time, if I'm not really using it, I should probably let it go, right? And yeah, I will say these two are amazing. I absolutely love these key pouches. So I think there's something about this style that just kind of works better for me for some reason. Just having the ability to open it up and see everything versus having to take this, unzip it, and then take the keys out, if that makes any sense. I don't know, maybe it's just me. So yeah, these two are definitely MVPs. Use them a lot, and I do really feel like I've gotten my cost per wear out of these and that they are worth it for me. So finally, what does that leave? Okay, move some things out of the way here. We have my card holders. So these are SLGs that pretty much only function to hold cards and not much else than that. And you can see that I have two different styles. So I have two of the ones that are kind of more like envelope style closures. And then I have two flat card holders where you just like see the cards and then you take them out. So I would say this one is probably the one I use the most. It's the one that I've definitely gotten my cost per wear down the most as well. I really like the style. I believe this is called the Fragment card holder, and I really like that it's very easy to use. You can stick your cards here and then really easily see which is which. And it does have a little zipper here where you can fold in cash or receipts. So this is a great one. This is my Bottega one, and I just fell in love with this color. I want to say it kind of falls into this category over here where it was slightly more of an impulse purchase and I haven't used it that much. I will say I have used this, just not very often, whereas these two I haven't used at all. I love the color, and I also love the fact that it can hold a lot of cards. So let's directly compare these. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has 5 card slots and a zipper. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a compartment here, so I guess 7 total, although here it gives a little bit more room where you can fold up cash if you wanted to. So I will say it is nice to have the option of a very flat card holder that can hold a lot of cards. And the great thing about these SLGs is that they take up zero space. Like, look at this from the side angle. Look at that. They take up almost zero space, whereas with these over here, you can see they're quite a bit thicker, just because of the way that they're made. But if you're using a mini bag or you have very little space, these are the ones that I think are best. Do I need 3? Probably not. I think that's why if I had to let one go, I'd probably let this one go, because this Chanel one I'm absolutely never letting go. It is the little baby to my iridescent beige classic flap. So I have a matching set, and for that reason, I'm never gonna sell this. And even though it doesn't have as many card slots as that one does, just because of the rarity and because it matches my bag, I'm never gonna let this go. And this one, I just feel like, I don't know why, I just really gravitate towards it. I do think it's really good to have a dark colored small leather good because it hides its wear a little bit more. Whereas this one, if I were to use this very consistently, I could see over time it just showing a lot of wear and tear because of the color and the leather. But this one, you can see it's grained leather, and so it's just really such an excellent hard-wearing piece. So there you go. Those are my 3 flat card holders. And finally, we have these 2 right here. This is the smallest Kirigami, and I love this. This is a really, really great little SLG. And if you like the style where you kind of open it and you can see your cards kind of in a row here, this is really great. I like how compact this is, and you can fit a lot of cards in here, and it's overall a great SLG. This one, obviously Chanel. You guys know I love blue. I adore this. I love the fact that this one has the outside back pocket, and it also has a front pocket as well here. So you can see that. And then the main compartment can hold a lot of cards and cash. So these 2 I'm probably not gonna let go of. I love them both, and kind of similar with this and this. This is kind of similar vibe, as you can see. So I would say these 4 are the ones that I'm definitely never gonna let go of. So I have two Chanel at the bottom, I have an LV one here, and then a Saint Laurent one up here. These two are very durable, very hard wearing. This one has that pebbled leather, so it's like scratch resistant. This one is obviously in the famous LV canvas, so it's absolutely very, very durable, really, really great. And then I have the two kind of like nicer ones down here. So I would say these four are probably my top card holders. So that is my current SLG collection as of 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you would subscribe to my channel, I would really, really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions about the SLGs in this video, please let me know and I will do my best to respond. I would also love to know, what is your favorite SLG? What is the MVP in your collection? So if you care to share, please let me know in the comments. Other than that, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.